This video sucked. All right, just go watch the video and you'll see what I'm talking about. Go watch it. All right, so it looks like we've got some action on ATON. Top gainers up 150%. And then what I want to do is I want to try bringing up another chart. I need to practice. Let y'all look at ATON for me. ATON. Good spread. Huge resistance. So if we break through this resistance, we'll pop up. It's a penny stock. No guarantees. Check the float on it. Free float. Is it easy to borrow? ATON stock easy to borrow. I need to look up a good way to check if things are easy to borrow. According to Google, it's not easy to borrow. ATON, very difficult, expensive. Alright, so we'll go on the assumption that it's not easy to borrow. So again, just reinforcing what I said earlier, this here, this resistance, if we can break out of this resistance, it looks like we're getting resistance at the $2 mark here. And we have support here, and it looks like it was last trailing at 80 here. Obviously, psychological support here at the 175. Seeing good green numbers in here. Just waiting to see this resistance. We break past that 225 part, and then we'll bump probably. We'll probably eat through this too. I'm willing to bet. It'll be hard if we get the volume there. I bet we'll be able to eat through this, and we'll hit here. At $2.50. $2.50. So, I think this will be a good stock to trade. It's gonna be volatile, gonna be fun. I'm gonna check the volume on it as of late. Volume is solid. We're getting on the 5-minute chart here about 500,000 volume, 200. 10-second chart. Oh wait, hold on. All these are not right. Minute. 5-minute, and then we need 15 minutes. So 10-second chart, we're getting, 10,000 volume. Let me check the scanners again. ATON volume is at 23 million with a free float of 1.3. Yeah. Oh wait, no, my bad. That is with a, we have AM. Oh, this one just popped up here too. Up 131%. AHMA. $5 share, I like that. That's my price range. With my paper account, I like trading around $5. Just gut feeling. Trade there pretty well. But we'll see what the historical data shows as I build this up over the next 12 months. Fix this thing right here again. You get something that just like sticks it to it, man. And that one's, and this one as well, is on Ross's 5 pillars scanner. It's just full of it. So we'll leave that one to check that one. The next one below that is going to be up 114%. BCARW. BCARW. And what I'm looking at here, I'll show y'all. I'm looking at these. These are our top gainers. So there's ATON. AHMA and BCRW. I usually like to look at the first 3 there that are over 100%. I like to find those. We don't know what the float is on this one. I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the charts here, so we'll probably ignore this one. On these bid and asks here. I don't really know. It's got low. It's got a short spread, but red. It's just up a lot for some reason. And if we go check our scanners, there's no news headlines, so something's going on with this. I don't know. Not gonna mess with it. ATON. Let's check its news real quick. Alphaton Capital closes 46 million AI infrastructure expansion, address significant market demands of confidential compute. Now, reason why these AI things, yes, that's not. A lot of people don't think that's significant. I don't think these traders, because they're not fundamental investors. The reason why that's so big, y'all, is because the government gives out like credits or something or another. I can't remember what they give out to these companies. Essentially, you're getting free money from the government. All y'all need to know is that you're getting free money from the government when you upgrade to AI and stuff like that because we're trying to compete with China and everything like that. So that's the reason why these companies, it's like, ooh, AI expansion. Okay. Um, and then there's probably algorithms out there that invest into these companies based off of that AI. They see, ooh, AI, big number plus AI means probably something good, right? And so these, hedge fund investors and everyone just go in there knowing that their earnings are going to go up. So, and their earnings are, when you're looking at their income statement and their earnings go up, anything they sell a building, and if they sold a profit, then that goes on their earnings sheet. Anything goes up, so causes it to go up. So for the government just giving you free money, it's pretty much your earnings are going to go up. Um, and then after that, anyways, I digress. I like business and corporate and all. It's just fun. It's fun. XAIR. Yeah, we'll look at XAIR. 10 minutes till market open, 9 minutes. Okay. Just check my recording, make sure everything's all Gucci. Test, test. All right. All right. This one's up here. Watt. 8K. So we have 8K. Let me look at this real quick. Bring this around so y'all can see it. So this is a 8K. There's usually some type of summary inside of these. You just got to find wherever the forward-looking statement. This press release contains a forward. Okay. Results of Operation Financial on January 23rd. And Rogers Corp issued a press release announcing preliminary financial information for the year ended. Copy. Approximate 5.6 year to date, representing more than 60%, 630% year-over-year growth in annual record revenue. Okay, yeah, that's why it's up 630% in revenue. This stock gonna be good, I bet. I'm willing. That's insane for a fundamental investor to read that. I don't know what industry is this? Technology? Oh, okay. Hardware and equipment? Oh, yeah, that's an easy one too. I'd even might look into this and investing in this because that makes me kind of curious what this company's doing. I'll do a little fine investing thesis on it. Sounds like fun. So we have outstanding shares of 8 million. Sorry, I was trying to look for the free float. Couldn't find it. And free float is 7 million. Okay, so outstanding and that that's what I was trying to figure out is the difference between outstanding and free float. I think free float is how many shares are like outstanding is how many total shares, and that's how many that aren't owned that are just available to be traded. I think I don't know. So we'll definitely be trading this one instead of the other one, and then we'll leave this one available for something that pops up and I'm curious about. Let's go ahead and adjust you. Make slight adjustments every now and again. 6 minutes, 5 minutes until market open. All right. And today we're going to look for quality over quantity on my trades this time. We're going to look for extreme quality, and we're going to look for precision and accuracy. So I want to try to predict things over just making a guesstimate and trading it now. I'm going to predict that something happens. If I got it right, then I might make a trade on my next prediction. I just want to see how good I am at predicting these, and I want to try to get as close to 100% accuracy on my trades. Quality over quantity. We're going to stick with the general rule. 5% loss, sell. 10% gain, sell. Maintain that average profit loss to ratio. Now let's go over to the charts and remember our indicators that we need to be looking at that I'm so far memorizing. First, I like to start out here with the MACD. MACD is the blue line. Your signal line is the red. This orange one here. You have your histogram. You want your MACD to remain above negative. So this is good for the 1 minute chart. I like to look between the 1 minute chart and the 5 minute chart. And then after we do the MACD, we look at volume, and we want to see an upward trend in volume, and we want to see it green, obviously not red. Upward trend in red means it's going pew. So upward trend, and then after that, we want to look for our weighted volume average line. When we decide to make a trade, I want our trades to be over the average weighted volume line each time I make that trade, or it's going to bounce off of it. And then if I do decide to make a trade, which I don't want to today, but if I do for whatever reason, I want to make sure if I buy below it, I take profits before it hits it. And then from there, I want to keep an eye on these two lines. What I've noticed is if this line is above this line here, I don't know, the white line is above the blue line or something like that, then I think that's essentially like the signal line, and I want that to be above that one before I buy as well. As I'm looking up here, I'm watching that as well. I just want to see that 10-second chart and just maintain watching that white line. All right. Anyways, back to the bid and ask. So we warmed up on the charts. Now I want to warm up on the bid and ask. What I want to do for my bid and ask is I want to immediately make sure that when I look over here, that while I'm looking over here, our spread maintains within a 10-second or a 10-cent, 15-cent spread, which they always usually do anyways. And then I really, how Ross trades it is he goes down here and he buys these. I'm tend to trade based off of what's on this side, so I gotta kind of learn his style a little bit better, or just more tactics. But right now, I'm gonna stick with mine. I want to look down here, and I want to look for where my shelf is at, where my resistance is at. See how hard it would be able to get through any of these. For example, to get through the 60s here into the 70s, it's pretty solid numbers we got to get through here, right? And for us to fall here, we don't have very much support that can stop us from going down back into the 30s, I would say. So I'm not sure how much I really like the trading on this one. So we'll move over here to AHAM, which this one is an ambitious enterprise. Hold on, let me take this out. All right, anyways. Ambitious Enterprise Management Co. LLC. I don't know. AE? What country is that? AE. What country is AE? United Arabia. I think this is not a U.S. stock, but I don't care. Consumer discretionary, hotels, lodging, and leisure. Okay. No headlines on there. Don't know why this is up. I'm just going to take a look at the charting here on this one. Looking at this 1 minute chart, we've got a negative MACD, so we'll move over here to this one. We have a positive MACD on the 5 minute chart. So we might just check this one on the 5 minute chart, see what we've got here. There could be a bounce back trade that's coming up right here alone. So you notice it is above here. Our white line is above the blue line here. We have a downward trend in volume though. So I just want to watch and see what happens here because the momentum looks like it's dying off, honestly. You saw we had the brief momentum, and then it goes boop, boop, and then it went whoop, and then boop. So I don't know why this went boop either. There's no news in here. I can't see anything. I'm just gonna base this off of the metrics here. So we'll look out the windshield here and see what we see. If there's any direction we can go with this. I'm seeing it's $11 stock, so that spread isn't too bad, honestly, for how high it is. It's a good price to trade it at. We have a shelf at 1075 and we have resistance at 1150. So far, I'm liking the trades on this one based off of what I'm seeing here. This is a very good contender to trade. I'm just uncertain myself of why it's going up in the first place. So I don't know what could cause it to have a sell-off either. That's why I'm uncertain to trade this. If I go look up Ambitious Enterprise Management Co. LLC news. Oh, it's an IPO. Did it just IPO? No. It IPO'd back. Just financial earnings, maybe. It's just a young grown company is what it looks like to me. I'm not going to pull up any. I don't. We're already past market open here, so I'm not. I've only got like 30 minutes to trade. If I was trading all day, I would look at the financials and see why it went up. Um, Free float of 1 point, so it's just a good stock to trade. Honestly, if you can see bounce backs, any safe trades, I would say on that one. So, and then our big boy here, ATON, pretty thickly traded. This is one I feel probably more confident trading, except just a lot of resistance here. A lot of resistance. So this one looks like it's going to be a grinder, honestly. I'm going to pull it up on the charts here. So we're negative here on our 1 minute. We go over here, we're negative here. So momentum, but we have positive upward momentum volume, but we're below here. So if I were to take a trade on this one, it would have to be a long. I could short. I don't like shorting because we all know why. And if you don't, just ask in the comments. Let's watch it. See what this thing does because it's getting green. Ooh, and Watt is popping. What did I do with Watt? Oh, I don't have Watt here. Watt. Let's look at Watt here. We have float 1.9, volume. It's low. It's weak volume. I mean, it's still okay-ish, but let's just watch it. We'll chart it. We're getting a short squeeze here on the 15-minute. Upward trend in volume, upward trend. This is tradable. Above. Let's look. Let's get in at 754. 52 limit, and then we'll buy. It's pretty expensive, so we'll do 10,000. We have the support there. I'm just making a quick adjustment there so that in case if we have something in play. We chilling here. Let's check the chart. If that volume goes up, I'll modify this and I'll bring it up. But right now on the charts, I'm just checking this right here. And I want to see if we can get another upward trend in the volume and make sure we don't have momentum going down. Got resistance at 825. I'm willing to bet it'll go to 825. Green, 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 green. Got a downward trend on the 1 minute chart for volume. Downward trend on the 10-second chart as well. That's the reason why I did a safe buy near 750 our shelf. Let's do a modifier. Let's buy. Yeah, let's do $8. Let's do 755. It should fill that. Not sure why it's not. Hello? Is there a problem? Watching it hit. Thank you. And then we'll sell at 8. And it got halted. That's great. Down 8% on that one. What I was trying to do there is I wanted to see what would happen because the news was really good on it. It was up 630%. So I figured what would happen is that this would have a bounce back here. It would hit this and go boop. I was wrong. It hit this and it did not inflect. Bias trading. That's what I saw yesterday happen. But I didn't know I need to learn it. So that's halted for now. We have our sell at $8, so we'll let that continue doing whatever it wants to do for now. And I tell you what we'll do as well. We'll also buy this. Do a limit buy of $7. Yeah, we'll do another 10,000. We'll modify this. Just keep an eye on that. I'm gonna pull up ATON 185 215. Thickly traded. Thickly traded. Let's get in at. It's just you can't really do unless this thing just jumps, bro. Wow. It's below the average weighted volume line. That's the reason why I really don't want to like the chart here. It's below this. line here, so I don't want to take the trade on that. I want to wait till it gets up there and over it, because it always bounces back off of it though. Keeps bouncing off of it. It's open. Lowered my cost, and I'm going to do this at. Let's bring it back up. We'll just modify this to 20. MACD is still positive. It's just in a downward trend right now. Why is this taking forever, bro? Like, I did a market buy. I wonder if my internet's, like, trash right now. Oh, there it is. Keep halting it. Okay. What I need to do is get better. I need something in here that can sell at the when it loses 5%. So we having to manually do it. Because it was already down 8%. I was like, well, screw it. I'm just going to hold a position at this point. I'm back over here to ATON. Well, this thing's definitely negative now. This is definitely a learning lesson. I don't even know what the lesson is at this point, because I think I made a good trade there. I don't know what I got wrong, other than not selling when it hit 5%. While we're at it, I'm going to change some hotkeys around. That's not paper. Let's see what I can get in here at, and I'm just going to set a sell at some point and see if it'll sell it throughout the day for me while I'm at work. If you made it this far in the video, you're awesome. Go to the comments below, comment 327. I will DM you a link to my Discord, and we can trade together. So just go to the comments, comment the number 327 and nothing else. You got this, G.